Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney and I've got a surprise video for you today. So there's a pattern release today and I wanted to come on and share my version of it. Okay, so this is a pattern test that I worked on back in the late winter, early spring. As you're gonna see from the twirls and stuff of this jacket, because I did all this right after I finished it, my hair looks a little different, but that's why. So this is the Itch to Stitch's newest pattern, and she had us, God, this may have been even back in January. She had us test this pattern just because she had it ready to go, but she didn't want to release it that late in the season, so she held on to it until now. And it's a coat pattern. Highly recommend this one, guys. This is the Lagan coat by Itch to Stitch. I will pop long line drawings up there for you right now. All right, so it's got a princess seam bodice, kind of fits in at the waist a little bit, and then an A-line bottom of the coat. It's got buttonholes up the front. It's got pockets. It's fully lined. It comes with, you put shoulder pads. It has you doing the whole 9 yards. As always, her instructions are top notch. So if you are looking to do a tailored coat and just haven't done one yet and just aren't brave enough yet, definitely this is the one for you. She holds your hand through every single step on this pattern. It was a really fun test to do. It comes in the full size range from her size. Does she do 00? I can never remember if it goes down to 00 from hers. I think it's 00 up to her size 40. I'll put the range in bust and hip here down at the bottom, and it has the cup sizes up to the double D cup sizes. So from an A to a double D cup size as well. All right, so I'm gonna talk you through my version here a little bit. Again, I made this back in the spring, and yeah, actually the pictures of everything that I'm wearing in here, I can't fit into those pants right now, which is very sad, because I love this outfit so much. And the whole time when I was making this jacket, I had this like outfit in my mind of just a full-on winter white outfit. All right, so let's talk about my version here, and I will pop footage of me actually in it, and then I will just do a still of me in the coat as well. All right, so I did my typical size 8 with a D cup, and that just fits me so well. I did make a muslin on this. I did top stitching on all of my seams just for fun, just because I wanted to. This is a wool, I'd say it's like a brushed wool. It was in my stash, from my mentor Joyce's stash, and it was a little thin, so I actually backed every single piece with some muslin. So I made my muslin for the coat, and then just picked it apart and used those pieces behind the fabric to make it just a little bit beefier, so that it'd be just a little bit warmer and also give me the structure I needed for the coat. So that's a good way to make wool, kind of do what you want. But yeah, it's like a brushed wool. It definitely has a little bit of a nap in this beautiful vanilla color. And then I lined it in some polyester. I couldn't remember. It's been so long. And a polyester lining from my stash, and kind of this kind of creamy color. Obviously, because I was using a light colored wool, I didn't want to put anything with pattern because I didn't want it to seep through, to be able to see like any pattern or anything through it. So I went with the light colored lining, which works really, really well. She's got a great release plate here in her lining. Gosh, it's just such a good tailored coat. There are inseam pockets here. Oh, there's Gidget. Inseam pockets here. So it's got tailored elements without having to go full on. Like there's no welt pockets or anything that you might be kind of scared of. Even the collar, so it buttons all the way up to the top with just a little pop-on collar there. And it's got a collar stand. So it's similar to doing like a button-up shirt, basically, with the collar and collar stand. Here she is. Say hi, Gidge. No, people have been asking to see you. Oh, hello. People have been asking. Yes. She is so smelly, guys. She gets groomed at our, where we go to the vet as well. And they closed one of their locations, so their location that we normally go to they booked out like super far in advance with the grooming. You have to, it's like giving a real person getting your hair cut, where you have to like make your next appointment when you're there. And I didn't do that last time. I should have, and I didn't. And so by the time I called to make the appointment, it was, yeah, we are so beyond bath and haircut. I'm sorry, I shouldn't talk about you that way. It's my fault. She's getting that done on Saturday, thank goodness. All right, back to the coat. So yeah, I just really love this. The only thing that I did to the coat was that I shortened the skirt of the coat by 2 inches. No, I shortened it at 1 inch on the bodice and 1 inch off the skirt, because on my muslin I didn't do that and it looked funny. It looked disproportionate to take all the length out of the skirt of the coat. So I did 1 inch out of the skirt and 1 inch out of the bodice, and that, yeah, it fits really, really well. And then I shortened the sleeves by 1 inch. Yeah, it's just, I mean, she teaches you how to, the lining is bag, she teaches you how to do that. I have sleeve heads in mine, the little, a small little shoulder pad. It's just a really, really good, I know I'm not really holding this up very well, but hopefully the pictures show you kind of everything. A really good coat pattern. And again, her instructions are just always so good. Oh, the other thing. Buttonholes. So I did, I could have done buttonholes if I wanted to, but this was thin enough that I just did regular machine buttonholes on this. And I wish I would have waited and done for buttonhole thread. So I used just regular thread and doubled up on it, and it's fine, but I wish I would have waited for buttonhole thread. I think it would have looked just a little more polished, but you know, that's something that no one else would notice. So yes, and then I use these buttons are also from my Mentor stash. These big like gold buttons that just went perfectly with this. So yes, I actually made this coat during the coat making blitz. I guess it must have been back in January. So when I was making my Gertie swing coat and the Gertie princess jacket, that teal jacket, and then the bright orange jacket that was the waffle patterns, and I made another waffle patterns coat that was the purple plaid. I'm so excited to bring all those back out. What else did I make? I made a whole bunch of coats right there in January, and this was actually one of them that I made as well. During all of that, I was in such a coat making like zone, but this one just had to stay secret. So my daughter saw that and loved it, and I actually have some fabric here that is part of the Minerva Ambassadors that they sent me, and I'm gonna make her. Isn't that pretty? Look at that wool. And it's got, it's kind of the green of her eyes. It does have an orange stripe in it, and she's a cool color palette, but I mean, it's a very subtle orange stripe. But she loves a good fit and flare dress, and because this has an A-line skirt on it, it would fit over a fit and flare dress really easily without like totally smashing your skirt of your dress. So yeah, she's asked for one of those too, and because of the cup sizes, I think that my alterations are going to be very minimal. Like I'll probably have to lengthen the bodice, probably 1 inch, just so, because she's very long in the torso, but I think that that's all I'm gonna have to do on that. So that's very exciting. I'll make a muslin before I make it. But yeah, I hope to actually get this done before the release, but you know, just with our basement getting water in it, just life has been a little crazy the whole summer, really, with my health and everything. So this one is going to be happening, and I'll definitely show you guys when it gets made. But this is, yes, I'm going to be making another one with this beautiful tweed fabric from Minerva. I'll leave a link down below if you're interested, because I've got the number and stuff here. But yeah, that'll be up on the Minerva site as well. What else to say, guys? It is on sale. This coat pattern is on sale right now for the release sale for the next week. So definitely, I'll leave a link down to it below. I have affiliate links with Itch to Stitch, which means I get a small commission when you buy from that link. But yeah, if you are looking to do a more tailored coat, if that's something that you've been really interested in doing, this is a great pattern to start you off on, just because it's got some tailored techniques without going like whole hog on it, so you're not going to get overwhelmed. And her instructions, Itch to Stitch just does such a good job on pattern instructions. They're so detailed, just really, really good. So I highly recommend going to see that. Or that pattern, if this is a tailored coat, is something you've been wanting to try and want a little hand holding. So there you have it, guys. That's the Lagan coat. Yeah, go take a look and go have a look at the an Instagram and the hashtag and stuff. Or I know if you're on Itch to Stitch's mailing list, she'll have a link where you can click and look at all the tester photos, because there were some gorgeous, gorgeous coats made in this, in the whole tester group. Some really bright colors. I mean, a lot of really beautiful coats. So yeah, definitely go have a look and see what all the other testers made as well, because they were really good. All right, guys, that's all I have for today. I will be back on Friday with a fall wardrobe staple. I've been doing some sewing. It's been a while since I've been back in my sewing room. I was actually in it today, and it felt really good to be just back sewing without cameras on, just sewing to sew. So anyway, I've got that to share with you guys on Friday, and it's kind of the first little bit of my own fall sewing. I'm still working. I've actually made a couple things for my daughter, but I'm going to wait until I get a few more made up so that I can kind of show you I have to strike while the iron's hot when getting her in front of the camera, so I'm gonna, I think, have like one chance to get like a big bulk of things videoed. So anyway, that will be coming up as well. But yes, I'm also making headway on her stuff, and she's very happy with it, which is very exciting. All right, that's all I've got for today, guys. I will see you all on Friday. I hope you're having a good week, and yeah, happy sewing.